Can't keep this up. Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is YoPlays, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk About It. So today I decided to dedicate an entire episode to talk about something fairly big in the COD community at the moment: updates, or as you may know them, patches. Now, for the past couple of patches that we've had, most of the Call of Duty community has been extremely unhappy with certain buffs and nerfs towards different weapons and have brought up an extremely good point. Should public play and competitive play have different patches? So the most recent patch saw the FG42 get a buff to make it very similar to what it was at launch, and a lot of people, especially pros, aren't very happy with it. Before the FG got nerfed after launch, there was a lot of debate over how overpowered it was and how unfair it was to go up against, especially in competitive. This got fixed with a patch that came out about a month and a half after the launch of the game. Now, once the FG was patched, it gave way for competitive players to start using different ARs in the game, like the STG or the BAR, which is what competitive should be. Not everybody should be using the same gun, because after a while it becomes extremely boring for both the players and the viewers. So this week, a new update was released to the game which featured a new FG42 buff that would significantly reduce its recoil, making it, in my opinion, a freaking laser. Now, this most recent patch is what's causing most of the debate to start. Should there be different patches for pub and competitive? My opinion, hell to the yes. As many people as there are playing pubs right now, a lot of them are trying to unlock camos, level up, and prestige, so the weapon variety used is extremely different from game to game. However, in competitive, it's a completely other story. Pro players will always try to have the upper hand, meaning that they're always going to be using the best gun in the game, and right now, that's the FG. When the FG first got patched after launch, it was extremely refreshing to see most of the pro players using different weapons. It also gave them a chance to experiment with different guns, maybe even some that they've only used a small amount of time. This made watching competitive play very intriguing, and it brought attention back to different gun, different play meta to the game. I mean, this patch was perfect for competitive. It gave pro players the variety and gameplay that they craved. Personally, for public play, I thought that the original or the current version that we have was and is perfect, but that's for pubs, not competitive. Now, even though I've used the FG42 as the primary example for this video, there are multiple guns that have had the same problem in this game, like the BAR, the MP40, and even the CAR. So why can't there be two different versions of the game, one for public play and one for competitive? Having said all of this, there should be a compromise between both play types, giving every player what they want. This way pro players get the stability they need, and the public gets to enjoy different versions of their favorite guns, giving them a challenge to learn the new meta every time a new update is released. I honestly think this would be the only way to avoid the increasing amount of frustration that's going on in the community. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like, and maybe even a comment if you're feeling up to it, you know? Why not? Alright guys, peace out.